It's Saturday night, you know what that means. Welcome to Street Music, live in the Very Collective, with your hosts, KO and DJ Spank Rogers.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of Street Music. I'm your host, KO. I got my big bro, DJ Spank Rogers. And this is a very special episode because for the first time ever, making her Street Music debut. And this is also the first lady we have had on the show. Please let the world know who you are.
My name is Niko with a K.
Niko. Well, Niko, we're glad that you're here today. You know what I mean? And this is also a very special episode because this is also my big bro's birthday month.
Oh, yeah.
Know what I mean?
Thank you.
So yeah. Before we get into the interview and before we start talking about different things, man, I feel like that we need to address what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
But when you have a tragedy that happened in your hometown, it really kind of like messes with your mindset.
Right.
So like, and I just wanted to send my prayers and condolences out to the victims, anybody who was injured, and to the families who lost a loved one during yesterday's event. My prayers goes out to y'all. And I just want to say this to everybody out there. As a city and as a society, we got to do better, y'all. For real.
Yep.
We really got to do better. I mean, I understand with COVID. I understand with everything that's going on right now and everything that we've been through. Yesterday did not need to happen. Yesterday really did not need to happen. There was no need for anybody to lose their life, especially at a festival where you pay just to come have fun.
There are definitely festivals that are larger
Right.
and have not had the same issue.
Yeah, exactly.
It should have been controlled.
It really should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
We just gotta do better as a city, as a community. You know what I mean? Because, you know, like I said, yesterday shouldn't happen. You know? And if you have not heard from a loved one, you make sure you reach out to your people and let them know that, hey, I love you. Make sure they're okay.
Check on them and everything. Make sure they're okay.
Yeah, for real. But like we always say, the show must go on. So let's get right into it. So, Niko, tell me, where are you from and what do you do?
So I wasn't born in Houston.
Okay.
I am an undercover Yankee. I'm from Chicago. So I didn't grow up there. I moved down here whenever I was 3. I moved to a tiny town called Crosby on the northeast side of Houston, and pretty much lived in that tiny town like most of my, like teenage years and growing up and stuff. I was out of there as fast as possible.
Really?
Absolutely. I was 18 years old. I was like, I'm leaving. Of course, I didn't go far for a little while, but I've lived kind of all over Houston at this point. I've lived in Humble, over on the west side. I live like middle downtown Houston area. So
Awesome.
I work in Katy. It is quite a far drive, but I manage a clinic. So that's my 9 to 5, I guess. So photography is a hobby that I'm turning into something more than that, I guess. I really enjoy being able to connect with people through that way. So it's not a hobby for, or I guess a profession for necessity,
Right.
in a way. But
When I see you do photography. How long you been doing it?
So I got my first camera when I was like 10, 11, I think.
Awesome.
Like, I never asked.
What was your
for-
first picture you took?
Oh, so I was in this class
Okay.
when I was 8. I used to go to this summer camp. Both my parents had to work in the summer, and so it was easier for them to send me to that than a daycare because
Okay.
it was like, it was like beneficial. They had like classes and
Right,
stuff.
right.
It was
Right.
it was fun. So you had electives, like that was most of your days. So you got to
Right.
pick what you wanted to do, and I chose
Right.
photography, and that was like the first thing that I did.
Okay.
And so I took a photography class. I was like 8 years old. First picture I took was a ladybug on a bench, and I made
Cool.
it like
Really?
black and white for some reason.
Yeah, it's some about
Oh.
that black and white. I do my pictures like that on the phone.
Yeah.
It's
I love
some
black and
about
white
that.
photos.
Yeah, I like
I
that.
there's some I have a hard time because I like colored photos so much
Right.
more that I'll like take double of a photo and
Mhm.
I'll make one black and white and one color.
Right.
As good as the black and white looks, I have such a hard time like choosing it. That's why when I
Yeah.
did your pictures, I was like, here's a couple with different edits.
Yeah. Okay, so the story. Okay, so actually speaking about that, so the first time we met, I was over at Brothers,
Right.
shout out to Brothers right there off Washington in no, right there in Washington. So she showed me a couple of her photos,
Right.
and I was like, that's really good. And so around this time, I was in the process of working on my new album.
Okay.
And so I was like, you know what? I do know what, because the last photo shoot I did, all the photos they were like 3 years old. So
Right.
you know what I mean. And as you can tell, a lot has changed. You know what I mean.
Right.
My hair was longer, so I was like, you know what? I need to do some new posters photos.
Right.
So I was like, who can I call? And I was thinking like, well, I did meet this one girl over at the spot, so let me call her. You know what I mean? We chopped it up, talked to her, and I was like, hey, listen, I'm doing this new project. I know you say you're a photographer, and I know you're trying to get out there more. It was more like a, win-win situation. You help me out, I help you out. And so yeah. So we linked up one Saturday, went around the downtown city of Houston. You know what I mean? We took a couple photos. Matter of fact, the one thing she was telling me, the one thing she kept on telling me was to actually smile.
See, I don't really smile on my pictures.
See, if I like,
Well, I mean, I also, when I take pictures of people,
Right.
I love, like, that's one of my things. I love taking pictures of people because I just say something to them, trying to get them to laugh.
Yeah, right.
So I can get more of those, like, candid moments, you
Right.
know?
Right.
I guess, like, post photography, it's cool, but
Right.
that I would say my style is more candid. So,
right.
that's definitely what I was shooting for. I was like, let me see what I could do. And he's a tough cookie to crack.
There was actually one time I actually smiled, and I don't know, it was something happening in the background that
Yeah.
caught my attention.
I think you saw like a person like with a funny shirt or something like that.
And caught him. Snap.
Yeah, she was like,
yeah.
got you. So yeah. And what's actually cool is that, you know what I mean? And so when I got the photos back, I was like, wow, these are actually really good. And as a matter of fact, two of her photos are I'm trying to word this right. So two of her photos that she took of me, I actually used those for. Actually, I'm using those for the new cover. I'm actually using those for the two EPs that I'm getting ready to drop. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta
You
show me
gonna
which
do the-
ones those were.
You go do the black and white one or the color one?
Let's see. So it was the one one of them was when we were on top of the parking garage.
When you had the book?
Yeah. And the other one was with my black MBK shirt.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know which.
Oh yeah. And so I was like, you know what? These actually fit really good. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to do. So I was like, yo, perfect.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah.
We got to the top of the parking garage and I look over and it's like, no photography up here. I was like, take a picture.
So
inside.
we were actually breaking the law that day.
You always break the
No,
law.
no.
I don't know why. It's
I'll
bad
always
enough
break
your
the law.
boys put my sticker on a police car.
I didn't tell him. Yo, I didn't tell him to put it on the police car. He
I'm
just-
like, I wonder why they police just follow me. Like, that's the guy that's picture that's on our car.
Well, I bet. I bet he went here and listened to your music, and you probably
You
probably
never
got,
know.
yeah.
You never know.
Oh yeah.
You never
One
know.
of those plays came
You're
from
welcome.
him.
Thank you.
Couple people were getting arrested, like, oh, I wonder who that is.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute now. Chill
Like,
out.
hold on, he looks familiar. But yeah, that's what's up. So what's your next project? What you got going?
So I recently did the menu photos for Main Street Tap and Grill.
Okay.
And so that way they can have some website presence with their photos and stuff of their food. And then after they had me do that project, the owner of The Dive, his name is Siraj. He also DJs. He does mostly like deep dub style.
Yeah.
They have what they call the wall of bass. It's literally a wall of subs, and it's very nice. I love it. It's one of my favorite spots. Shout out The Dive.
Okay.
They do a lot of drum and bass
Right.
there. So yeah, after I did the menu photo project for Main Street, he hit me up and he was like, so part of my story in photography is I had practice with daylight photography in my life when I had a camera a long time ago. When I got my camera when I was like 12,
Right.
11 or 12.
Okay.
But it was stolen. So it was, my car was broken into, it was stolen. So I could, and at that time of my life, I was a server. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I could not afford a new camera at the time. So when I finally got to the point where I could, I was like, I really want to do this. I want to make something out of this. And so I just started talking to people about that's what I want to do. Hey, can I bring my camera and just practice at your event?
Right.
So a couple groups were like, yeah, sure. And then the owner of The Dive saw me taking pictures in his venue, and he was like, okay, you're working for the promoters. That's cool. Like, do you want to come and do pictures here? And I told him, I was like, well, I really don't want to put an expectation or a price on anything because I'm kind of practicing. You know, like I really need the practice before I make any commitments where I have this expectation to be giving you like good photos or something. And he was like, nah, I respect that. Come and practice. So I spent, before COVID, I was there for like 6 months, maybe a year. And then when I came back, I did like 2 shows or something. And he was like, let's work something out. So
That's cool. That's cool.
I did Lost on the 16th of October. Yeah. Sorry. I was just flying by. But I did Lost. That's the name of the DJ, the main DJ that played on the 16th of October. And then we have a show the 12th of November. It's going to be their like drum and bass edition for Gritsy. So Gritsy is the owner's promotion group that he has like for his venue. So Gritsy does mostly deep dub style, sometimes drum and bass. So they're going to have drum and bass edition on the 12th. And then on the 27th is going to be, it's going to be another like deep dub show. It's going to be a Gritsy show.
So you're going to be there just taking pictures? Okay.
It's very low light. And so we don't do flash photography in the space. So, part of like my goal right now as a photographer is getting better equipment. So it's a part of
But you got to start off what you have.
I mean, it's been about 2 weeks since I decided to make that decision, and I basically got the money together for it. So we're going to make it happen. I told him, I said, by the next show, I'm going to do that because, with photography, like not being able to use flash. And when I say this club is dark, which is why I love it, because it's so low light. They only have these lights on the roof, which is super cool. It's like the vibe, But like taking pictures wise, it's kind of cool though, because and I told the owner this, I was like, it creates a mood for this venue anyway. Now, anytime somebody takes a look at their pictures, they're going to know where they're at.
Right.
They're going to know that they're at the dive.
So one of your photos, like when you take pictures, do they have the name on the bottom of the pictures?
Like a watermark.
Yeah, like a watermark.
So I'm working on my watermark right now. I just got Photoshop. I
Yeah.
have somebody who's trying to teach me and help me design it and stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Photoshop's pretty neat. I use that too. It's
And if you need a logo, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I honestly have to decide on one. That's the hardest part.
But he the main one does do logos. He's good at it. So just get at him.
Okay, cool.
And make sure you get it copyrighted, everything.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now for another company I help out with. So
that's cool. That's cool. So you have a website? Or you plan on getting a website?
I don't have a website right now. A lot of my social media is pretty like bare with this stuff because, like I said, I wanted to have like a good solid foundation for building my brand. My name on pretty much everything is Niko HTX.
It's kind of unique.
Yeah.
It's a play on my last name,
That's
but
cool.
it's been my nickname since I was in high school. I have friends that refuse to call me it, but
That's cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what's everything that's going on right now, you said something that really, because 2 weeks, what you said was 2 weeks ago, you decided that you're going to step out there, and you said 2 weeks ago, you're going to step out there and try to make a career out of this.
I mean, it's been a little bit longer than 2 weeks on deciding for it to be a career, but I would say like 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna put my foot out there and hustle to do things like be able to make the money that I need to for the equipment, let's say. Like I could spend more time practicing with the equipment that I have, but the way I thought about it was there was a point in my life where I was living paycheck by paycheck and I needed a new bed. And I found a way to make $200 a month that I didn't have before so I could pay for the bed. You know what I mean? And I thought about that and I was like, I live comfortably. I can make this work. So it's more of putting my pep in my step for it.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. And that's something that that's something everybody does, especially when you're trying to do something. I know when we both started out, we really had to like, because when I got started rapping and he got started DJing, I know at that time we really didn't have like a lot of contacts, so like we would have to go out and get our own contacts. We would have to go out there and like make people know who we are, and that's the reason why like a lot of people don't want to do that because they don't want to put in the hard work.
Well, I mean, look at how like social media has evolved the way that we market ourselves. What do you think got you a better crowd? And by better, I mean more genuine. Both of you. Networking in person or networking, posting on social media?
Back in the day, we used to pop trunk. And
that's what I'm saying.
And
guess what? If you network by person hard enough, I've still seen things like giant warehouse parties. And like you said, you DJ house parties.
Right.
All that shit's word of mouth most of the time.
Exactly. Exactly.
And they be popping,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they are.
Oh, you got a card, man? You got a card?
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
You got a website? Like,
yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and like, it's funny that you asked me about the website. I had to make the hard decision that I have to have some social media in order to like it thrive in our kind of newer way of promoting ourselves and stuff. I hate social media.
You got a YouTube?
No.
You think about
it? I have a YouTube. I help my best friend run another company. It's for dancers though.
Okay.
Like for performers and stuff.
Oh.
And so we have all the social media for that, and I spend more of my time trying to keep up with that social media, and I don't even do most of it because it's that I was like, that's not my thing in this. Like, I'll help you with other stuff, but
that's really not
you know. So at this point, I'm just gonna have to put in the effort and energy to like learn how to do it for myself.
Cause you got there just like that. Quick.
Yeah, I know what to do, but it's like doing it.
Yeah.
Keeping up with it, you know.
Yeah, all that.
Social
Gotta have
media
time and all.
on your phone and stuff. I think that's what I like about photography most is when I go out, I always have something to do. Whenever I don't want to talk to people necessarily, or you know, just there to like hang out, and it's a good like fill the time, I guess. Some people are very social, you know.
Yeah, it is right.
But I wouldn't say that I'm like I talk a lot, but I'm not like extroverted in public spaces.
Like people's person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like that like networking with people can be kind of hard if I don't have something like that with me anyway.
Right.
You know, so
I would say like I'm kind of a people person. But if say like if I'm promoting something, it will take me like a couple minutes to like, you know what I mean, like hype myself up and to like get in the mindset. Especially when if I'm getting ready to do a show, I have to like, you know what I mean, switch it. You know what I mean, in a way I had to like switch gears, you know what I mean? Be like, okay, before you go on stage, don't go on stage as Eric, go on stage as KO. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So so sometimes it's hard to make that switch, but it's a necessary, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when it really comes to speaking with people, you know, I can tell you right now, when I speak to somebody, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, 1,000 thoughts are going through my head. But for some reason, if it's something like promoting music or promoting a show, it just comes out fluid, and I don't even think about it. So like, and I understand why people feel like, well, I really can't talk to somebody because I feel like I'm going to stumble over my words. If you don't think about it, if you don't contemplate on it, just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I think like being out, being able to network with people with the camera is really easy. I don't have to do anything. I just walk around, you know, and
just snap out.
And like some people, they come up to me, they want to look at the picture I just took of them. But as quickly I'm like looking for a good one. Oh, here you go. No, but and then other people, like I have people that come up to me, they're like, hey, you know, maybe you can come take pictures of my show or whatever, the same way that you did, which was really cool because I feel like I think that you were really I guess besides Siraj, you were the first like person out that was like, oh, just random photographer, cool. Like, let me see what you got, and that was kind of dope.
Yeah.
Like experience that. How do you say that you would like promote yourself the most with music? Like you can't carry around your CDJs or your mixers or
the way we promote music is like this. Mostly it's going to be through social media.
Yeah.
Mostly it's going to be out to networking in person.
Word of mouth and talk.
Yeah. And I'm still I'm a traditionalist. I will actually go out there, get posters printed up, posters, flyers, pass those out, you know what I mean? Just so, you know what I mean? And I like to combine like my the traditional way and more of the modern way of getting getting your music out there.
yeah.
But going back to what Spank said, you know what I mean, back in the day for us, you know what I mean, we would have to like if we want somebody to hear our music, we would have to
Go
either
flyer the cars.
Yeah.
flyer the cars,
Right.
blast the blast
Blast the music.
you know what I mean?
And,
Or or if somebody asks me to like freestyle, I'll be like, all right, sure, cool.
Yeah. Let them know who you are right there on the
Yeah.
spot.
See, like I told you, I first started DJing around 97. And my first social media was MySpace. So I upload my music on there, and
MySpace
that's how
days.
Mm-hmm.
I got kind of gained my fans. So yeah, I started MySpace.
Yeah, social media is definitely
MySpace.
a powerful tool.
It's powerful, but sometimes it will get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, you
watch
gotta
what you
be
say.
careful.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Because
careful.
because nowadays people do take comments a little too sensitive.
I think
Just a little bit.
everybody is always gonna have their own opinion over.
Like I
stuff,
told
you know,
him, he
and,
can't
like,
please everybody.
And
Oh no, you
sometimes
can't please everybody.
No,
I
no.
think like if you're gonna, it depends on what kind of artist you are. You know,
Yeah.
like some people are gonna be outspoken artists and other people aren't. Like
Mm.
that's cool. Like you're just gonna be what you are. Like
That's right.
somebody's always gonna have something to say about it. So just do whichever one. You know.
Yeah.
You know what? Right before we did the photo shoot, I think I sent you some of my music. I think.
Yeah, I have it like on my Spotify. Some of it.
Right. So and I don't think I asked this question. So how would you describe my style?
Your style definitely has obviously a lot of Houston influence from it. I'm just thinking about specifically the Nipsey Hussle like remake that you did.
I think
Because I don't think it was a cover.
no. It was actually a freestyle I did.
Okay.
Let's see. I know what one I'm talking about. It was the double up freestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so a little backstory about that. So I did two freestyles. And I did those like days before Nipsey Hussle passed away.
Wow.
And I wasn't and I was just doing those for fun. So I was like, I'm just gonna like keep these in the vault, you know what I mean? But when I heard Nipsey die, I was like, whoa. Now I really gotta put these two songs out.
Yeah.
So
like, is it just one that you did, or do you have more that you did?
I did two freestyles. It was the double up freestyle. It was the dedication freestyle. Now that one was really controversial, and I caught a lot of heat for that.
Why?
Well, because at that time, this was around the time I was getting ready to drop my fourth album. And with everything that was going on with Colin Kaepernick and President Donald Trump, and how the NFL was taking a stand against football players kneeling during the national flag or during the national anthem. You know, a lot of people was getting mad at me, be like, how dare you talk about the American flag? How dare you talk about our president? How dare you even mention Colin Kaepernick? I'm like, y'all mad at me because I told the truth? Y'all mad because I'm mad because Colin Kaepernick took a stand for something and you're all mad at me because I support that? And the fact that our president at the time, Donald Trump, is a complete moron, then yeah. I'm not. See, I'm the kind of artist that will say what's on my mind, and I don't care if it does pisses you off. I don't care if you like it or if it pisses you off. It's something that I have to say, because if I don't say it, then I feel like I'm not doing my part as an artist. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, like it depends on what kind of artist you're gonna be in. Like some people, they're in their role, they're more comfortable not being the person that speaks up because that's where they feel they serve best. Maybe they stand up for those things by other means. You know, not everybody has to be loud and raging about everything that's wrong. I mean, like do I think that they should have some like understanding and compassion towards it? Of course, but not everybody has to be so out there with like that's how they have to do it too. So
Yeah.
there are definitely other people that are. I just think that we should all like support, like people that at least like you were saying, they're standing up for something they believe in. Like
For real.
it doesn't matter who says what really. Like at least understanding why they're saying that can help you maybe understand like where they're coming from. Of course,
For
there
real.
are some really
And there's
tough
something
things
that
that you could say, but
and there's something that my grandfather told me growing up. He told me, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So that's the reason why I stand for what I stand for. And I make no apologies for what I stand for.
yeah.
I mean, so with that being said, guys, we need to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more street music. What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to Street Music with our guest, the beautiful and the most charismatic Nika. Being the fact that we met at Brella's, there's been a lot of cool clubs here in Houston, Texas. Some of them been shut down. Some of them have been able to stay open. And some of them, I thank God social media wasn't around back then because everybody was doing some really, really crazy stuff back in the day. Let's see.
I've been to a few of those places.
Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Bro, so
What's up?
you ever been to what was the place called downtown? Topar.
No.
Really?
See,
I went
back
to
in
one
my
time.
time, the last club I went to, Chocolate Town.
I never been to Chocolate Town.
That was back in the 90s.
Ooh, I was too young for that.
Man, it was lit. It was lit.
Really?
That's when Switcher House and those coming in.
I was
yeah.
gonna say, like, I'm too young for it too, but I
Yeah.
know I've definitely
Yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah,
because
you
of
see
the
Slim
artist
Thug
it's
with the big-
associated with.
See Slim Thug with the big horns on the front of the car.
Oh yeah.
Everybody know who he was coming through the parking lot, Chocolate Town. Yeah, and then what's that? Cornbreads on the south side,
Yeah.
southwest side. But other than that, I already don't do too much clubs like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff going on.
So
Yeah,
the first nightclub I ever went to, it was Pompeii.
never heard of.
You never heard of Pompeii?
Nope.
Ooh,
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
bro, how are you from the north side and you don't remember Pompeii?
I probably heard it, but I never really been.
Okay, so Pompeii was the club right there off of 1960. So I was 21. I actually rolled my bike up there. Don't hate, shut up. And so walked in, you know what I mean? So walked in, and I did not know my cousin was actually the bouncer.
For real?
Yeah. So I showed him my ID, you know what I mean? So he looked
Hey,
at.
you too young to get in, young boy. Go back to the house.
Shut up, nigga. so anyway, he looks at it, he goes, "Hey, hold up. Hey, yeah. What's up, bro? Come on."
Surprised he didn't call you Twinkie.
I was gonna say tell your mom.
Shut up. So anyway, he would let me get in the club for like free.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he would let me get in the club for free, and so like there would be a couple of times where I was like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. When you're 21 years old, you know what I mean, and you start experiencing the club life, you're like, damn. And so,
Let you drink.
huh? So,
Drinking?
so I wasn't really. I didn't take my first drink until I was 22.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you had never drank before that?
No.
Mm,
I took my first drink when I was 20. When I was like 20, I was like 22 years old.
cool.
Okay.
So yeah,
Shout out all the people who were sober. You
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Y'all get it?
So yeah, so that was the first club I actually went to. So like, so y'all remember the first club y'all ever went to?
Yes.
Oh, she answered that question
club.
fast. She like, yes.
What's your first club?
Numbers.
I heard a number.
Numbers night.
Numbers.
And it's still open. And it like
That's
I've
what I
had
think.
so many crazy like experiences just kind of over the years. Not really like crazy, just like almost coincidental. You know, like I was so there was a band that I really liked when I was 15 called A Midnight in Chicago. And we were friends with them, and we would go to different venues to go watch them play. So they had an event there, and I mean, obviously, I was able to go in. I ended up going back before I was supposed to be there.
Right.
But that night, you know, it was
Right.
like an all ages night and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
I ended up really liking that place. I would go out there whenever I was like 20, you know, and then I've been there recently. Like they have like emo night over there. They have like classic numbers on Fridays. I actually live like not too far from it, so I can just like walk over there. It's pretty cool.
No, that's
I'm trying
awesome.
to think of my first club. Oh, Diamonds.
Oh,
Diamond.
Diamonds.
Wait, you talking about diamonds right there of Richmond?
OST.
Oh, that diamond.
That Diamonds.
That diamonds.
Yeah, that Diamonds.
Ooh.
I experienced that. My old manager took me and one of my partners at the time after work. Like, man, where we going? We all wet. We washed dishes and everything. We was just, I'm like, where we going? So I'm in the front seat, he in the back seat. So we riding, we going down OST. I see a building with no windows. I'm like, what kind of building is this? So I see big dudes doing this, searching. I'm like, man, I hit that corner. That was it right there.
Mhm.
I was addicted then after that.
Oh hell.
But yeah, that was my first club.
Right.
If anybody don't know about diamonds, y'all know about diamonds.
And y'all better be lucky social media was around back then with your nasty ass. Man. All right, so the last club I went to, it was actually Halloween night. Do you remember Mercy?
Yep.
Yeah, so Mercy got shut down. They built a new club right there. Yeah, shout out to RTB, Chris Ornez, you know what I mean, the whole promotional staff right there. So they actually partnered with it. They made it into a new nightclub. I mean, I was like, and it was like, damn. I'm talking about they had a pool in the middle of the club.
Wow.
Well, it's like one of those little pools comes up the right to here. You can't swim in it though, but
which club is this?
it used to be called Mercy's. Is right there. Is Saki something like that? So, is right there. Across the street from the graffiti building.
Okay.
Around downtown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it was Halloween night, and I wasn't gonna be there long. I just went there because I got on the guest list. So
Right.
This year or
this year, this past Halloween. So I was like, okay, cool. Go in there, kick it, chill. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I was on like a little time restraint. You know what I mean? Just went there, said hi, be like, "What's up?" And then it then burned out before it got all crazy. So that's the recent club I've been to, and you know what? I think DJ Pauly D is going to be there next Friday night.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So I might swing back through.
Cool. Cool.
Know what I mean? But yeah, there's been a lot of spots on Washington Avenue. I do like Hickathoo. Handlebars right down the street.
Right, yeah, I don't know about that.
And
that Blonde something?
Bottle Blondes.
Yeah, I never been there, but I want to go there one day.
Let's see. We still going there for your birthday?
Say Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah.
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 So yeah.
Y'all are going to Bottle on Wednesday?
Yeah, because he was going to take...
Well,
I said I'm going to pull up.
Let's go pull up.
Pull up. Shoot.
You said it's your birthday, right?
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's actually on a Thursday, but Wednesday he going.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we was going, because the original plan was to go to a Rockets game, but it's the Rockets versus the Pistons.
Yeah.
If it was like a Rockets,
The way y'all said said it all.
If it was a Rockets versus Lakers game or Rockets versus Heat game,
I'm down for it.
Oh yeah, we going. But Pistons, no.
And plus, he had the bleed nose all the way. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Hey, you know what?
Okay.
Shut up. Screw you. Hey, there's nothing wrong with bleed nose, kids. Kids, there's nothing wrong with the bleed nose. Save your money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
It's bang. So that's why.
I know that feeling. The past week you had a bleed nose.
Shut up.
What happened?
Okay, so I got I got to a fight at 13th floor. So 13th floor is the haunted house I work at. It's right there on 1960. We're having our closeout weekend. So last weekend, Halloween weekend,
This dude here called me.
Yeah, I was getting ready to call him the night it happened. Be like, hey, bro, I need you to pull up with your heat, bro.
I was at my lady's house, so what I supposed to see? Way out.
Somebody came at you.
Oh, so this what happened was one of my homeboys was fighting somebody, and me and another one of my homeboys, we went in to go break it up, go pull them off them.
Right.
I don't know if I want to tell the rest of the story because somebody might see it, but let's just put it like this.
Yeah.
I got hit. My nose was busted up. You know what I mean? You can see right there.
Yeah.
It was broken. Cops were involved. You know what I mean? Whole situation. But I'm cool. You know what I mean? I have no hard feelings to the young man that did that. Just don't.
You're very forgiving.
Just don't let me see you on 1960.
Oh damn! He said, "Don't let me see you on 1960." Wow. But you're okay, man.
Yeah, of course,
Man.
But going back to it, before we got a little distracted.
Yeah.
Like always. You know what I mean? How you gonna break my fucking nose, man?
I'm sorry about my back.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive. Come on.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah. Not really, but.
Okay.
But we were talking about spots on Washington Avenue. So there's handlebars, boblons, umbrellas. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's actually on Washington. I don't think it is, but I like going to Bauhaus.
You been to Blondes?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I think I have one time. I've definitely been in the parking lot before to drop people off that were going there. I don't mind the bougier places, but sometimes sometimes I'd rather just wear what I'm wearing right now if I'm gonna go out.
I mean the bougie places, I just go. It was like bougie. If I know somebody there, then you know what I mean, I'll go there, kick it.
Yeah.
But the real hangout spot, and I'm gonna be honest, the real hangout spot,
What is it?
Knockouts.
Yeah.
Knockouts.
I'm ready to go to knockouts then.
Oh yeah, knockouts.
We going to knockouts.
We going to knockouts.
Yeah, I like knockouts.
Shout out to Knockouts is right there on Washington Avenue, right down the street from here.
They got some good burgers. I need to go try that. I'm telling
Mm.
They do.
Monday nights, Monday nights they got 75 cents wings.
Monday night?
Monday nights, 75 cents wings.
Man, ain't gonna tell me.
Poker night,
Poker night? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
it go down like that.
It go down. And
Okay.
they opened up like a few weeks ago. So yeah.
Yeah, you remember when we went?
Yeah.
It's
So
it's the same owner as Bottle.
really,
Yep.
And then
Chris-
Bubbles, right? They bought Bubbles.
Umbrellas.
For
bruh.
real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She know.
Oh yeah. So here's the reason why I like going there because I'm not gonna lie. When I would go to Brellas, it'd be high class. You know what I mean? Everybody trying to look off.
Yeah, but I love all their drag stuff that they do.
I can't do drag shows.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. Everyone got their.
Whenever there,
Yeah.
so I'm not gonna lie. Whenever there was a drag show, I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna wait outside.
Yeah, all right. You ain't gonna see me in those.
You ain't gonna see me drag show. Now the
Right.
burlesque show, yeah, you gonna see me in there,
I heard about that.
front row like
I,
this. What's up, baby?
Wow.
Yeah.
They got like, hey, Twinkie.
He was so mad that he told
You're
you.
not gonna let me live this down, are you?
No, of course not.
Yeah, hey, Twinkie. It's all
You
good.
see what I put up with every damn week? You see what I've been putting up with?
Every show, every time we do a show.
Is
I know,
that
right?
Is that your rap name?
No, God, no.
She said, oh, my.
You gotta promote yourself properly. Then what's your
Yeah.
rap name?
KO.
Hell.
KO.
Yes.
I knew that, but I just had to make sure it wasn't secretly.
No, it's not Twinkie. It's definitely not Twinkie. It's definitely not Twinkie.
Would you ever consider making it your?
No,
Wow.
I will never make Twinkie my rap name.
Why not?
No.
You know what?
It's something
I'll
different.
share. You know what? Since you shared your food nickname, I'll share mine.
What's
Growing
yours?
up, everyone called me queso.
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 The cheese
like
sauce.
like
Sauce.
cheese sauce. And I swear to God, I went to a tiny private school and I had everyone from the pre-K kids to the 8th graders. They all like some kids didn't even know my real name. They just called me queso. It was kind of
Wow.
embarrassing.
Queso.
So, but my dad called me quesadilla.
Wow, that's
And
funny.
I wouldn't change it to any of my like photography name either. Like it's not a
Man,
cute nickname.
I thought my
I
name
wouldn't
was
do it to
bad.
you either. Was Spank?
Spank, yeah.
Guess so.
No, Spanky, but
So
hey,
guess
I took a
so
while.
guess how he had his nickname.
Hey, don't even start. Oh, we capping now,
Oh yeah. It's cap season, fool.
huh? Okay.
I mean,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Say it. I dare you to say it.
Man, well, I gotta say it.
I said mine. She said hers.
Well, I'm gonna make the story short. It's one of my mom's sisters that gave me that name. That's from Little Rascal.
okay.
That's it. That's all. That's a nickname.
That's not
It
bad.
sounds a little deeper than that, but we'll go with that.
Why you say
You
that?
kind of feel, yeah.
That's
you,
all.
yeah, you,
That's it,
yeah,
you
you
know.
kind of thinking the same thing too,
And
right?
I just took the Y off,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. And Spank. That's all. No big deal. It's just a nickname.
I'm gonna go figure out which rascal it was.
It's the main one.
The
Spank.
main one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that movie in so
Yeah.
long.
Spanky.
The main one, Spanky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. But not Twinkie though.
Man, look, you know what? Damn it. Hell.
I'm looking
Okay, my
right-
nickname was Twinkie when I was at Texas Bible Institute. Are y'all happy now? Are y'all happy now? People out there. Yes, my nickname was Twinkie. And I swear to God, if somebody
But you know
did-
what? But you know what? Everybody got worse nicknames. So
Oh.
you know what I mean. So you ain't the only one.
Bro, there was
Yeah, though.
bro, I know one guy that had there was one guy, he's like 35, and his nickname is Delicious.
Delicious.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
well,
like knowing.
we
I
go
like
in-
knowing like artists' nicknames. I always think that's kind of cool, like because they go by their artist name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, you know what? Let me ask this real quick. While we're on the subject of artists, I'm gonna make it real fast. You Now, I'm pretty sure you know who Machine Gun Kelly is, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about him? So what's your opinion on him calling out Slipknot?
Like I was saying earlier, I feel like people are always going to like say what they want to say. And I read a few things about it, and I think I read the quote of what he said, and it low-key just sounded like really childish. Like, and I just think about like, even though like these artists are popular and very publicized, they're humans like everyone else, and like I think it was uncalled for, but like he is gonna say what he wants to say anyway.
True that,
You know what I
true
mean?
But which Machine Gun Kelly do you prefer better? Pop rock Machine Gun Kelly or broke rapper Machine Gun Kelly?
I'm gonna be real. I didn't never listen to Machine Gun Kelly.
Really?
Like I
guess you're the only one, sir.
Nah, there's other people that listen to Machine Gun Kelly. I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I like.
people.
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't have a problem with him doing with rock. But I'm more used to rapid fire.
I'm used to Eminem. Oh.
Eminem.
Yep.
I grew up on Eminem.
Yeah.
8 Mile, you know.
Yeah.
But
Real deal.
Machine Gun Kelly did get bodied by Eminem, so yeah.
Yeah, they had the whole little rap battle thing.
Yeah.
Right, I remember that.
But Eminem killed them though.
Oh yeah, because
Definitely.
so what happened was after Eminem released Kill Shot, Machine Gun Kelly went on. He did an interview and he said, "Yo, when I heard Kill Shot, I was like, shh, I'm done. No, I don't want no more. I quit." Yeah, because
he said that.
Yeah, because he was getting ready. Because he was getting ready to release another diss track. But once he heard Kill Shot, he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna leave this one."
Yeah, like I think there are definitely some artists they can easily get caught up in like the fame side of it, and so like sometimes you tend to like lose like I think what you're getting yourself into. You know, like but their whole life is also like being publicized in a way that
But my thing is this:
they can't say anything without it being like, you know,
Right.
like but somebody's gonna blow it out of proportion in one way or another, or make it a bigger deal, or you know what I mean? Like think about it. Like people talk they shit to each other all the time.
All the time.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And it's not like national news. Like it's only
Right, of
national
course.
news because they're public
Celebrities.
figures, you
Right.
know, and
Yeah.
so that's why I think it was kind of like sometimes I think it's dumb because like you got so many people watching you, and no offense, Machine Gun Kelly, but you embarrassed yourself by trying to do that with Eminem of all people.
Exactly.
Like of all people, like, and there's even some Eminem music I'm like trash, but there's tons of his music where I'm like I know he's a great lyricist and that he's a great freestyler. And
What is your favorite song on his album? Yeah, all his albums. What's
Out
one
of
favorite
all of
song?
them?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when he came out with Rap God, I was completely blown away because I felt like it was the most like it was not only personal, but I felt like it was no longer just like I appreciated his music because he talked his shit about his own life.
Right.
And like all of the stuff that he wrote about was mostly like his stories, but that was the first one that I felt like was very open. Maybe not the first, but the one that really stood out to me for the first time that I felt like was so broad and open that he was like anybody could find a way to like understand or connect to it. And it was what a 6-7 minute long song that
7 minutes
just shredded. Like he just like
So he-
nonstop,
so
like
he-
bar after bar.
So he freestyled. So he actually freestyled that whole song.
Did he really?
He freestyled the whole song. Now he didn't write one line. So it's kind of hard for me to pick a good Eminem song because if you look at some of the albums he had from the Slim Shady LP, from the Marshall Mathers, all the ones he's done, is hard for me to pick. I will get my top three. Lose Yourself, Rap God, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, Kim. I'm sorry, but Kim is the most fucked up song ever.
This is super emotional.
So I like the Mockingbird.
I was about to say Mockingbird was
and the
probably
Soldier.
my top
The
three.
song,
Yeah.
the Soldier.
Yeah.
Till I collapse. I mean that's
That come from the Curtain, right? The Curtain.
Yeah.
No, that came from the Eminem show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, the pictures.
Yeah.
A curtain. I think.
Survivor from Marshall Mathers from Marshall Mathers
I
too.
like that one.
Walk on Water
Yep.
featuring Beyonce.
Yep. I like that.
Lucky You with Jordan Lucas on there.
Yeah.
And bro, when he dropped Music to Be Murdered By, I literally went on social media and said, you know what, I'm done rapping. I don't want to rap no more. because the first three songs out there, I was like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. If Eminem could drop an album like this, I had self-doubt. I had like a little self-doubt in my mind for a second. I was like, I don't want to make music no more because I'm not on this man's level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nah, you can't do that. That
But
should
no,
be a
when-
reason for you to.
But no, when
should
you
be
heard-
like, this is what I want to do. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Like-
But there's actually been a couple songs I listened to. I was like, oh my God, I wish I wrote that song.
I
Seriously.
mean, don't get me wrong, you might not ever be that good, but no, you can try.
Oh,
No,
wow.
Oh shit.
I'm
Damn.
saying you find.
I
your
got hit with a killer
standard-
shot now. Am I
No,
bleeding?
Like, you're always gonna find artists that
Right.
you're like, that person's so much better than me. I'm never gonna be that good. Yeah, there's probably always going to be someone that's better than you at the craft,
Right.
but that's why that's the next step.
Right.
And that's the reason why you
are
gotta keep
better than
going.
somebody else. You're better than a lot of other people
That's
that
true.
look at you and they say, "Damn, I wish I was that good." You know,
Yeah.
so like,
So you
Everybody got
remember-
their own different style.
Yeah.
You remember EJ, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like whenever we would make a song, we would always, I mean, we were cool, but it was almost kind of like a friendly competition. You know what I mean? We were always trying to
Yeah.
one up each other. The one time I was doing a song with EJ, and this for the second album, Back to the Underground.
Mm-hmm.
EJ laid down his verse first. I mean, I was literally standing there like, oh hell no, I gotta go. Oh hell, I gotta go in. So when it came down to lay my part, I like, you know what? I looked at my verse one time,
Right.
closed it,
Mm-hmm.
and I gassed it. One take. And bro, when I came back in, everybody was like, oh shit. I was like,
at that motivation.
Yeah.
damn, I gotta go in. But that's something I love doing when I work with somebody. Like if they do a verse before me, and I know I got to come twice as hard as he can, then
Right.
I'm like, you know what? Just gas it, and gas it. Put your foot on the pedal, and don't stop until you either
Right.
crash or to you run out of gas.
Right.
If you crash, go try again.
Hey.
Oh
But,
yeah.
yeah.
It's about. So, ladies and gentlemen, we kind of went over our time a little bit because I was running late. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm on it with y'all. But we're going ahead and wrap this episode up. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thank you to the beautiful Niko. Let everybody know your social media right quick.
Yeah. Let everybody know what.
Niko HTX, and then I'll be putting in a link on that for Instagram and the bio soon to follow just strictly photography page. Right now, that's just like my personal page. On Facebook, I'm Niko Nii with 2 eyes on the knee.
Yeah. Hey, make sure you book her. Seriously.
Yeah,
make sure you book her to do your photography.
If I haven't had experience doing a type of picture, I'll do it anyway and still make it work.
Yeah.
All I've gotten is positive feedback, which is kind of like crazy for me, you know. So if anything, hit me up and I'll send you my work and you can definitely get back with me. And I mostly do night photography now. So concerts, events.
Y'all hit her up.
For real.
Yes.
Well, Niko, thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. The first female to come on Street Music Podcast show. Yo, that's a blessing. And like always, me and my homeboy DJ Spank, it is my boy's birthday month. Bro, I just want to, and on the real fam, I thank you, bro, for riding with me, man.
Hey.
We started this journey together.
Anytime.
You know what I mean? So, and this is just something that we just started doing. Yo, we've been rocking together with, me and him been rocking since, I guess close to like 15 years.
15 years, about 15 years.
You know, man, 15 years, hard, sweat, and tears.
Yep.
This is my brother. And matter of fact, you also dropping a new album, right? A new mixtape?
I dropped it. It's called November 11th.
November 11th.
It's like my playlist of songs that I like. So I kind of based it on my birthday, so it's called November 11th. So y'all check it out on Automatic.
If Drake can do it, he can do it too.
I can do it too. So y'all check it out on Automatic. The link is on my it's on my page. I think on Instagram now, but now you can check it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So
That's right. And as for myself, I'm currently back in the studio right now. I'm working on Armageddon.
All right.
And I'm working on Armageddon 2, The Aftermath. Both of those EPs are dropping New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Okay.
So yeah. And the reason why I'm doing that, because one to end the year and an EP to start off the year. And that's pretty much it. I also got a couple of music videos I'm getting ready to do. You know what I mean? It's just been time-wise. Now that Halloween season is over with, I'm back full-time on my music. So, yes, look out for some more music videos. Look out for some more singles coming out. Look out for something with me and Spank. Hey, you know what, Spank? You should really do a photo shoot with her.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got you.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
I'll do that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You said it was my pictures on both of those EPs.
Yes, and matter of fact, yes.
Check them out.
Yes. I'm telling y'all. Guys. So I'm telling y'all definitely got to book that. We got to hurry up and get up out of here because they're going to kick us out. This is street music. And like we always say on here, if the streets ain't talking, you ain't doing something right. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night. Peace.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving. All right, y'all. So we got to hurry up and get up out of here because
they were looking at first. I kind of looked at. They were looking like, yeah, he's going overboard.
that's one of those episodes, man, where you just, we just kicking and chilling. That's all.
Yeah. Like, hey, come here, Twiggy.
Don't start that shit.
Come here, Twiggy.
Don't start that shit, nigga.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
It's already recording.
No, he gonna edit.
I'm never gonna
He gonna edit all this.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm definitely gonna edit that out.